For decades, reports of Bigfoot have come from hunters, hikers, and people who spend their lives deep in remote wilderness. Most of these encounters are brief, isolated, and difficult to verify. But in recent years, the investigation has taken a different direction. This case file examines Expedition Bigfoot, a long-term investigation that attempts to document the phenomenon using modern technology, structured methodology, and a multidisciplinary research team. Unlike single sightings or independent claims, this investigation focuses on patterns, not moments. At the center of the expedition is Dr. Maria Mayer, a primatologist and anthropologist with years of experience, conducting field research for National Geographic. Before joining the expedition, Dr. Mayer helped discover new species of lemurs in Madagascar and study primate behavior in some of the most remote environments on Earth. Her role is not to chase legends, but to evaluate whether reported evidence could point to an undocumented primate species. Supporting the scientific side of the investigation is Professor Jeffrey Meldrum, an anatomist and anthropologist known for his work studying primate locomotion and footprint morphology. Long before the show, Meldrum analyzed alleged Sasquatch tracks using the same methods applied to known animals, examining pressure points, stride length, and mid-tarsal flexibility. The expedition also relies heavily on survival and field expertise. Russell Accord, a former military survival specialist, brings tactical wilderness experience to the team. His background allows him to navigate dangerous terrain, track movement, and assess whether environmental conditions support or contradict reported encounters. Biko Wright, a bushcraft and survival expert known for enduring extreme isolation in the wilderness, contributes hands-on knowledge of terrain, natural behavior, and minimal impact travel. His experience helps determine whether activity in remote areas could realistically be human. Overseeing expedition logistics is Bryce Johnson, responsible for planning, coordination, and documentation. Before the show, Johnson worked in outdoor expedition organization, ensuring that each investigation is structured, repeatable, and carefully recorded. Adding long-term perspective is Ronnie LeBlanc, a Bigfoot investigator with years of experience collecting eyewitness accounts and field evidence. His role is to connect modern data collection with historical reports, identifying overlaps in locations, behaviors, and descriptions reported decades apart. What separates Expedition Bigfoot from earlier investigations is not a single piece of footage, but process. Each expedition is designed to reduce chance encounters and focus instead on repeatability. Locations are selected based on overlapping reports, historical data, and environmental factors, not convenience. Before entering the field, the team analyzes decades of sightings, mapping clusters rather than isolated claims. The goal is not to chase reports, but to observe whether activity repeats under controlled conditions. Once in the field, the investigation shifts from observation to documentation. Thermal imaging is deployed not as proof, but as a tool capable of identifying anomalies invisible to the human eye in complete darkness. Audio recorders are placed strategically to capture long-range sound without investigator interference. Motion-triggered cameras operate continuously, removing human timing from the equation. Importantly, the team does not treat every anomaly as evidence. False positives are expected. Animals trigger sensors. Environmental noise interferes with recordings. Equipment fails. These moments are not removed. They are part of the record. A critical component of the expedition is real-time response. When anomalies occur, investigator reactions are documented immediately. Confusion, hesitation, misinterpretation. This reduces the possibility of post-event reconstruction and reinforces transparency. The investigation also relies on cross-verification. Thermal anomalies are compared against audio data. Audio recordings are reviewed alongside environmental conditions. Physical signs are evaluated against terrain, weather, and known animal behavior. No single data point is treated as conclusive. Instead, significance emerges only when multiple indicators align. During multiple expeditions, the team documents unidentified thermal signatures moving bipedally through the dense forest at night, areas where known wildlife does not match the observed size, gait, or movement patterns. Audio recordings capture low-frequency vocalizations that fall outside documented wildlife ranges. While no single recording is presented as proof, the repetition of anomalies raises questions. Throughout the investigation, skepticism remains central. Each anomaly is examined against known explanations: misidentified animals, environmental interference, or human presence. Moments of uncertainty, equipment failure, and inconclusive results are not removed, they are documented. No final claim is made. Instead, Expedition Bigfoot presents something different: a sustained, long-term attempt to gather data in environments where traditional research is difficult and where the unknown may still exist. The expedition does not end with answers, it ends with records, data stored, footage reviewed, patterns noted. Because gathering evidence is only the first step, the harder question remains: what does the evidence actually show, and what else could explain it? That question becomes the focus of the next case file. The investigation continues. File remains open.